play with one another.
Yeah, you mentioned Dara J there a little bit earlier. She had 12 points and 3 rebounds versus Furman earlier this year. She's been doing great. She's been essential to this team, and it's good to see her start. And how she's going to affect this team, this Elon team in general. You mentioned it is a young squad. They're still trying to figure out who they are. But we have tip-off here soon, finally, after the long
USC in their gold unis. Elon in the burgundy. Elon out of North Carolina. Elon is actually a city in North Carolina, about an hour and 40 minutes northeast of Charlotte. Trojans win the opening tip. They go right down to Marshall, who can't get it from 2 feet away. And we're playing some basketball here inside Galen Center. Michael Price, Cameron Inoue, and Genesis Perrimond are officials here this afternoon. In case you're just joining us, you're not late.
On both possessions. Iria Fenn right now shooting her free throws. She's career 71% with the second on the way.
They're shooting it at 80% this season, and Iria Fenn is able to get that. So first points of the game for the Women of Troy come from the foul line, thanks to Kiki Iria Fenn. Here comes pass in the front court as they try to break the press. Derige unable to get the little jump hook there, and we're going to have a foul underneath on the rebound.
Yeah, you saw USC
into the front court. Speedy guard, kicks it in the corner. Anderson a three, that won't go. And Marshall there for the board. Juju looking to run. Watkins in transition, double teamed in the corner. Loses it, gets it back, and the finger roll is a beauty.
You saw Drew the double team there. It didn't seem to matter as she split it and went straight to the basket again. Another time USC has gone straight to the cup.
First field goal of the game for...
It's winding down.
Get our first diagnosis from the doctor this afternoon. Here's Derige coming up with the steal. Up ahead is Anderson. The layup good.
That's a tough layup to make. Von Oelhoffen coming back, ready to swat it, but, you know, a good moves it from the left side.
In conference play at the end of this month, as they'll be playing Michigan on the 29th and Nebraska. Both of these games are here. You can see on Big Ten Network. And then it's at Rutgers, at Maryland, at Anderson. Anderson didn't really give her a chance to get set there. And so for Derige, that's going to be her second personal, though, Andrew.
Yeah, that could be a problem. If having a big like Derige is really important for this team, because if not, they start to collapse down low. You see USC especially working on the pick and roll right now. Down low, they are so dangerous.
Especially going up against the size of USC. You want all the big bodies you can have. Here's Iria Fenn. Goes right into the defender. And Derige, how about Derige standing in there and taking that?
Being able to steal it.
Angel, long on a three there. Watkins chases down the rebound, but it goes out of bounds. It'll be USC basketball. 5:32 left here, first quarter.
Defensively and offensively, the pick game for USC has been very good. I was just mentioning it very briefly. Von Oelhoffen able to get above that screen and not allow any opportunities for Elon to shoot and get those efficient shots like they're trying to get.
Here's Von Oelhoffen. Approaching 5 left in this.
Immediately see the full court press from USC trying to force turnovers in this backcourt.
How about the footwork of Marshall there, staying with the 5'4" guard and pass. Elon into the front court. Angel. Using the Preston screen. Picked up by Watkins. TVO in the passing lane. Steals it away. Bounce pass ahead to Watkins. All alone. Juju at the cup. Lays it up and in. Timeout, Elon. Checking in is Alyssa Irvin, the 5'11" freshman guard. Also Cameron Doty, another freshman for Elon.
Such a young team. It really is. And playing against a team like USC really molds you a lot quicker than you think. They're out here for 7 days, and you learn a lot not only about your team and how you guys play, but also about your teammates, which is really about what some of these trips are about.
6 newcomers, Checking in is Alyssa Irvin, the 5'11" freshman guard. Also Cameron Doty, another freshman for Elon.
Such a young team. It really is. And playing against a team like USC really molds you a lot quicker than you think. They're out here for 7 days, and you learn a lot not only about your team and how you guys play, but also about your teammates, which is really about what some of these trips are about.
6 newcomers,
Her run across, which, I mean, she's done a great job of so far.
And Doty going to get to the foul line.
Interior offense, second personal. Both bigs in this game starting to get into foul trouble. I mean, we're still early in this match, but 2 fouls for each of the bigs is something that both teams have noticed, that's for sure.
Cameron Doty, 60% foul shooter, knocks.
That the team noticed all of the Elon players jumping off the bench immediately. That kind of sparks something in your team. You're only down 9 before the free throws, obviously, but I mean, early in this match, it's still very much a ball game right now.
Regina Walton in for the first time to replace Pass. So 5 reserves on the floor for Elon. 2:05 left here, first quarter, as Watkins knocks down the foul shot. And the accolades just continue to come for Juju Watkins. Earlier, we were here for this one where she surpassed 1,000 points.
She's going to be double digits. She's been double digits this entire season so far. And, I mean, we knew she was going to be crucial for this USC team. She's done some crazy things point-wise, though.
She is a certified bucket getter. Iwachukwu going to check in next time we have a stoppage for USC. Irving has the step. Oh, swatted away there by Marshall. Rhea Marshall, number 3 all-time in block shot. Clock is dark, 11 7/10 left. TVO going to check in for the final defensive possession. Watkins will have a seat.
This is going to be a brutal possession for Elon. They have 11 seconds to get it across and find a shot with this defense that you said is so just brutal.
Angel trying to find some space. Lost the handle, 1 to shoot. They don't get it off in time. And so that's how we'll end this first quarter. Hands it off to Preston. Rough first quarter for Elon. Derege, the handoff Preston. Down the lane against Iwachukwu. No. Rebound Derege. Goes right back up. Left hand can't get it. Fighting for the offensive rebound, but there's Iriafin to pull it away. Von Oelhoffen surveying the floor. Kiki wants it top of the key. She gets it. Looking for Iwachukwu, cutting in. Doesn't get it to her. Here USC. Von Oelhoffen comes up with the steal. And you talk about young teams. One of the issues has been taking care of the basketball for Elon, and that has reared its ugly head here in the early going in this one. Iriafin, another mid-range J, a thing of beauty. The setup there from Watkins, and a timeout Elon.
I mean, that whole play develops from this steal from Von Oelhoffen, who has 3 steals already and 1 block. You talk about her three-point shooting on how electric.
Elon has missed 14 of his last 15 attempts. Pass cut off there by Heckle. Nice help defense by Akunwafu, and Derege able to take advantage. Left open momentarily for that mid-range and able to knock it down.
Maybe that's what they need, just seeing one fall. Now, you know, the shield is off over the basket, and they'll start getting some moving forward, or at least that's the hope.
That ends the drought. I mean, you're talking about the best 1-2 punch in the country. 5 on the shot clock. Pass with it. Heckle not giving her any room. 1 to shoot. They don't get it off in time. Another shot clock violation here. This USC defense just continues to harass Elon. That's now turnover number 10 for them. Walton in. Willard returning as well for Elon.
The ball, they immediately almost go to double team, and if she drives at all, there's help defense very fast. It leaves open passing lanes, which Watkins is a great assist person, but I mean, it's not even working too well. She has 12 points still in this game.
Willard off on a 3. No reset of the shot clock as that didn't hit the rim. 6 on the shot clock. Preston lost the handle, retrieves it with 4. Goes on the move. Elbow jumper, good. She worked for that one.
That is a very... I mean, even there, you look, coming off of that screen would have 4 seconds. At that point, you're going to have to write off. You have to hope that instead of going above, Samuels goes below and try to get some sort of shot to get your hands free and get anything on target.
First personal, second team foul. Under 2.5 left before intermission. Watkowski looking back door for Irving, and that one raked away out of bounds. And it'll be 8 seconds left on the shot clock for Elon. Picking up full court like she always does, and Everybody else was sort of back in the backcourt.
It's also just not knowing it's there. You talk about calling out the screen. She just didn't know it was there. Probably got the wind knocked out of her because hitting that screen, you have no clue. And when it happens, it's like a brick wall.
You see her trying to regain her composure here. And Samuels able to walk off under her own strength. But definitely. We talked about this being the last home non-conference game. Watkins with the block there. Ball out of bounds, and they say last touch by Elon. And you got some big games coming up, right? Obviously, the one looming is UConn coming up on Saturday. A huge road affair, nationally televised game. It's not just on the defensive end. Shot clock dark. Ball in the hands of number 12, Juju Watkins. It's a good place to be. Watkins, the hezzy, attacking baseline, stops, falls away. No, Marshall the rebound, but can't get it to go. So that's how we'll end this first half. USC 40, Elon 12. How about this effort from the women of Troy?
Yeah, I mean, it's
our fantastic Big Ten Plus crew here, led by McKenna Arteaga and Alex Gomez. Here's Watkins a three, back heel, and the rebound hits the deck and grabbed there by Pass. What a beautiful bounce pass ahead to Preston, but can't do much with it. Pass in the paint, the kick out to Preston against TVO. The crossover, picked her pocket to Leah Von Alhoffen. In the front court, the dish to Heckel. Heckel. The lob. Marshall laying up. Oh, he wouldn't stay down.
Great pass from Heckel there. Leads Marshall. Unfortunately not able to get that one to go, but it was a great pass nonetheless from Heckel.
Great pass, great catch. Layup just wouldn't stay down there for Rhea. Preston turning the corner. And able to get around Juju, but couldn't finish. Rebound number 8 there for Marshall. Heckel on the attack, looking. Area fit against Derrick. Remember, she had those 2 early ones. That's her first foul since then. As Marshall steps to the line for USC. Rhea Marshall, the senior out of nearby Linwood, former McDonald's All-American back in 2021. First foul shot doesn't go. Marshall now 6 of 10 from the line this season. We've seen her do a lot of things well. Of course, the rebound and the block shots are always there. But she's averaging.
I mean, people were interested. How is it going to work with this team, and will they be able to build the chemistry? I think so far they definitely have. I mean, they're yet to go into the midst of conference play and play that UConn game. But so far from what we've seen, it's been really good.
Von Alhoffen looking for Iriefin. That quick jab step going baseline, left it short. Marshall there to clean it up. Second field goal of the ball game for Rhea Marshall, and they come on consecutive possessions.
That's rebound number 10 for her.
Out on the floor, but how about Raven Preston unable to get this three? And look at this move by Heckel. Deflected it to herself on the run out.
Such a smart play. I think you said it. I mean, a freshman, but playing like a veteran. That really was a veteran move.
Came out with a lot of energy. It was early, just the first couple of minutes, but still enough to prompt Lindsey Gottlieb to take a timeout at full, or lack thereof, from Elon of the shot clock. I mean, time and score, you always got to know that, but also young team, right? Not really hearing much from the bench either. You know, telling their teammates or calling out, 5, 4, letting them know how much time is left on that shot clock. Watkins, the hezzy. Oh, what a move. Pass Watkowski to the cup. Juju with the hezzy. Gets the.
It was definitely a hug. I don't think it necessarily was out of love. I think it was trying to slow the play down. Knew she was probably going to get called on the foul there. So we're able to look at this one more time, hopefully.
So Watkins has control. You could argue she had control right there when she took that dribble. And then Walton just put both her arms around her, held her up. Typically, You like to see a play made on the ball there. I think that's what the official foul against. Looks like it's going to be an intentional foul against Elon. Thank you, Michael. So Michael Price, our referee, comes over, says it's been upgraded to an intentional foul because of the grab that we talked about, Andrew.
I think it definitely was intentional. I think they made the right. I mean,
Iriafin now with 16.
I think you're definitely right. They did go into the zone there, but they jumped out of it so quickly, and it's so hard to communicate who you have once you're at that point and get back out of it really quickly.
And a steal from behind here. Doty. Baseline. Willard too strong. And we're going to have a foul against Willard. Willard from here in California, Encinitas, went to San Dieguito Academy. So she has family here in attendance today. They're also going to be playing at Long Beach State later this week. And so a nice West Coast trip for a few of these players that hail from the West Coast out here for this Elon Phoenix squad.
Yeah, I think that's also a strategy by Charlotte Smith, scheduling this road trip out here, this 7-day road trip. This team's young. I mean, you talk about her slowing down and stopping up on that break. That really, you talked about focusing on the details earlier. That's what it really is about as she makes her second, is focusing on the details, knowing what is the smart play, and doing it no matter what the score is and who you're playing.
Shot clock dark. Angel. Rebound Iriafin. The pitch ahead Watkins with one. Oh, she tried to scoop it to Howell. The bucket goes, but it won't count. Pass. Samuels left hand layup. Good.
I mean, what a sequence of events. You see Khalil going one-on-one against Watkins, and Watkins just lockdown defense, pokes it free, and moves it down the court.
Watkins with 3 steals, also 2 blocks this afternoon to go along with the game-high 24 points. Khalil. Here's Derege working again.
Heckle with a little bit of English as well on that one with the Euro step. Finishes a great opportunity there. And
Katie Heckle in double figures with 10. Here's another steal. Heckle run out, another layup. K9 getting after it defensively. Timeout, Elon. SC up by 50.
I mean, have yourself a day. Look at that steal and just back-to-back doing great. 12.
The hits just keep on coming for Juju Watkins.
It really does. It feels like almost every broadcast.
And it doesn't get old either.
No, it doesn't. Everyone's excited about it, and we're all smiling, and I'm sure she is as well.
Here's Irving with it out of the timeout. Derege, leading scorer today for Elon, loses the ball there. Here's Heckle, her 3rd steal of the ball game. Watkins gets it right back from Iriafin. Working against Preston. Iriafin on to UConn for this USC Women of Troy squad. And they'll have just under a week to prepare for them and also make that cross-country flight to Storrs, Connecticut. I heard it's beautiful there this time of year.
I heard it's cold also.
I was being facetious. Here's Howell. Attacking baseline. Iriafin. She loves driving with that left hand. We've seen her do that countless times today.
Just has all day. Could have drove if she wants, but, I mean, you saw from the elbow there, just nailed it.
Angel directing traffic. Here is Ashley Shaw, another freshman, we're number 30 who just checked in. Angel, the fall away. And Watkins fighting for the rebound, weak side. Careful, got tangled underneath there as Derege tried to go and put it back up. Instead, here's Marshall with the rebound. He gets in the rebound, Marshall. Gales into the front court. With the pass underneath. Iwachukwu and Aaliyah Gales. A little razzle-dazzle there on the assist. Under 4 minutes left in this one. It's been a game dominated by the women of Troy. essentially from start to finish. I'd like to thank those of you tuning in.
Throwing one out there.
That's tough. We talked about Willard earlier in this one. She's got the USC ties. Her late grandfather, Danny Rogers, class of 1957, put up some significant numbers here for the USC basketball program. Also became the very first head coach in program history at UC Crown Angel. As we hit the 2-minute mark here in this one. Corner three won't fall there by Khalil. Gales, the no-look pass. Forestier, the layup, no. But a whistle and a foul, and Ryan Forestier going to head to the line. Freshman guard, former San Antonio Player of the Year. One of this